Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jade Tarot, and let's start off with some animal oracle messages. Let me know if you like this angle, by the way, because I did switch it up like last week. And yeah, so let me know how you doing. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. What's going on for my Libras, please? And why are we out of focus? I was like, yo, what? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. What's going on for my Libras, please? Show me clearly. Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We just had the full moon in your sign. Messages for Libra. Ooh, we have the mouse. We have the dolphin coming out. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, the butterfly. The butterfly's been coming out quite a bit for a few signs. We also have the hawk, octopus, and the bear at the bottom of the deck, okay? So we'll talk about that afterwards, but these are like the main themes / messages or things that are going to be kind of occurring throughout this next week. So we have some earth, we have a little bit of water, and we have some air. So I like it so far. Let's see. Just hold this up for you guys to see, as well as me. All right, so Libra, you have a huge influence on those around you, or you make an impact on your relationships and your friendships and your connections. You make such a difference. Like, you step into the room and the vibe just changes, or all eyes are on you, or just like when you're in a good mood, everyone's in a good mood. When you are feeling kind of crappy, people can feel it, people sense it, and it kind of, influences them in a way. And it's almost like you may not see that. You may not be aware that you have such an influence on those around you. You feel like you're just a small little mouse, doing your own thing, not really interfering or bothering anyone. And I don't think you're bothering people, but I feel like you spread a lot of kindness and you radiate this positivity. And people look up to that. People are inspired because of you. You help others on their journey, whether you recognize it or not. You have a huge impact, a huge influence. You cause transformation in other people's lives. You literally cause change and growth, and you help people on their journey. And when you do that, when you're spreading and radiating that kind of love, that unconditional love and compassion, you are attracting that energy back. And so with the dolphin coming out, this talks about blessings coming your way. Rewards for your hard work, rewards for your efforts, and, it does not go unnoticed. The efforts that you do, what you put out, even like humanitarian things, like helping out, volunteering, just doing deeds out of the kindness of your own heart. And it does not go unrecognized. You may feel like you're not making a difference, or it's just like, a grain of sand in the desert, or a drop of water in a bucket or the ocean, right? But even a drop causes a ripple effect, so every single action that you take, Libra, it has an influence on you as well as those around you. It feels very beautiful. Yeah, it's just like a drop of water that creates a ripple. Like, that's just the imagery that I got. It's like, you may think that it's just a drop of water, it's not that big of a deal, but to someone else, it means the world to them. Like, you could compliment someone, a stranger, you're on, walking down the street, or you're at the grocery store or whatever, you compliment someone, or you give someone like a little tidbit of kindness, and it just rocks their world and makes a difference, and it has a huge influence on them. It's just so beautiful, Libra. I also feel like you guys are going through a lot of changes internally, learning to spread more love and kindness to others, but also towards yourself, really taking better care of yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself. And And for the week ahead, so let's break this down. So for the week ahead, the mouse, I think it's important that this week you guys spend time to reorganize like your home, your closet, things around you in your personal space, you know, decluttering, making space for new things, as well as going through things that maybe you don't need to have anymore, maybe donate or throw out pile. For some, you could be deciding to like rearrange your furniture, like that. I don't know. I'm just getting imageries of like the home and like a sofa. Like, I don't know. I'm literally like, maybe it's just my imagination, or maybe I'm actually picking up on somebody's energy. Who fucking knows, right? But the mouse, they love to kind of like get organized and focus on the nitty gritty, like even like changing out artwork in your home, or like maybe there's a painting in your home and it's not straight, and so you know you're like, oh, I need to make that straight, and so you like fix it, you realign it. Instead of, imagine there's like a painting on the wall but it's like slanted, you're like, I need to fix this, right? I don't know, like things like that, like just focusing on the itty bitty details, deep cleaning, you know, getting into the nooks and crannies of spaces that you know could use a good clean, a good cleansing. Yeah, I think you guys it's important you focus on the things that you can control. You can't control how people react, you can't control people's perception on you, you can't change the weather, things like that you simply, like, you just can't change. But you are needing to focus on the things in your life that you can control, especially about yourself, okay? So I think, you know, getting organized in your personal space, I think that's going to be really positive for you. Probably just feels a lot lighter. You know what they say, clean space, clean mind. Messy space, messy mind. I don't know about you, maybe you thrive in messes, but when I have like a mess, I can't think straight. Like I'm stressed out, I'm anxious, I'm like, I need to get my shit together, I can't think straight unless my space is straight. Right? So maybe like straightening up this week, or just like you know, getting more organized. I feel like that's highlighted for someone out there. Then with the dolphin, right? So this is a very healing energy. You're radiating this beautiful, nurturing warmth. You're spreading kindness, you're spreading love, you're giving yourself love. It feels really good. I think you guys are loving this energy. I think Libra season is treating you quite well. I know your last reading was a bit intense, but when it comes down to like you and yourself and your self-care, I think you're doing great here. And if you have been slacking, it would be best if you do kind of pull away and take some time out just for yourself and give yourself that love and nurturing, and really just like take care of you. Fill up your cup so the rest can overflow. And then we have the butterfly. So massive change. There might be changes going on internally, there might be changes going on in your relationships, there could be changes going on in your career, and yeah, these changes could be a bit uncomfortable, and some of these changes are completely out of your control. You can't change the outcome, you can't stop this caterpillar from transforming into the butterfly, right? I think you guys are going through massive change, and for the most part you're going with it, you're flowing with it, and you're embracing it, and you're like, yeah, you know, this feels good. But at times there's still some moments where you feel a little bit fearful, a little bit scared, a little bit uncertain, especially when it comes to wanting to have control over the outcome, or not really sure about what's going to happen, uncertainties about the future. That might be really scary, but it feels very positive. It feels very freeing as well, especially since we are in your season, Libra season. Things are being brought into balance, which I really love that energy. Now at the bottom we did have the hawk, and the hawk is like this divine kind of orchestration energy. Sharp turns. Yeah, sharp turns. You know, you're going one way for this long time, and then all of a sudden, ooh, let's turn right, you know? Like, that's kind of this hawk energy of, like, moving swiftly, unexpected changes. This may even be, like, communication or messages, or receiving some sort of message from the divine. Like, the hawk is a messenger, so you could be receiving some sort of information or news this week ahead, all right? About like a new beginning. It's almost like you feel like you're unprepared, or you're not quite ready, or you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, right? We have the octopus and the bear, almost like you feel overwhelmed, a bit stressed out about like this new start. And so with the bear, it's like coming out of hibernation after like a period of stagnancy, or feeling like, oh, I'm just like a little mouse, or I'm just a caterpillar. Then it turns out, hey, news, you're ready for your transformation, you're ready to become the butterfly, and you're like, oh fuck, I don't know if I'm ready yet. I'm just a little worm, like, you know, doing my little thing, and I don't know if I'm quite ready for wings. I don't know if I'm prepared, I don't know if I've studied enough. Like, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, a little bit stressed out. And so with the bear coming out, this talks about new beginnings. But normally the first first few steps of this new beginning are the most challenging, are the most trying and tough, but it's worth it. Patience is key, to take it easy on yourself. And it's like the more you do something or the more you try, the easier and the better you'll become. So that's kind of what I'm feeling from this, okay? So we're going to pull some tarot messages. We're going to clarify. Yeah, so what I've been doing for these weekly reads, let me just set this here. What I've been doing for these weekly reads is that I clarify each of these animal cards to see like what is actually like happening here. So let's take a look into the mouse. So tell me about the mouse, and then we'll clarify if there's anything that we're not really sure about or we need more detail. We'll go from there, clarify anything that needs a little extra insight or whatever. So tell me about the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me about the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me about the mouse, please. What's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Can you tell me about the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Tell me the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, is this deck ready? Okay, it really doesn't want to shuffle, and I need to fix my rings. They're like sliding off my fingers. Okay. Messages regarding the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. We have Queen of Cups coming out. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. 7 of Cups. Okay, yeah, so there's like, you got a lot on your plate. Let me hold that thought. Messages regarding the mouse for Libra. Whoa. 6 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Messages for Libra regarding the mouse. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Whoa. Turn out the mouse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the King of Wands. We also have the 4 of Pentacles reversed, the Sun, and the 6 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So it does look like, as of recently, releasing something or letting something go so that you can feel happy. Like putting an end to something with the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Like this is something that's just like at a standstill or there's no movement. And I think you guys are just kind of surrendering to the timing of things, as well as letting maybe something go. What's underneath the Wheel of Fortune? Justice. 8 of Cups. So some of you maybe walked away or left something behind in the recent past. Maybe you found out some sort of truth here with the Ace of Swords and you had no other option but to walk away and do what was fairness for you and put something to an end, okay? And then underneath the Sun, that, I mean, on top of the Wheel of Fortune, right, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, we have the 6 of Swords, which talks about like moving forward and moving away from, you know, this situation that you may have left behind or released or something like that. But so 6 of Swords, the Sun, so this is what you're moving towards. You're moving towards your happiness. You're feeling more optimistic and positive about the future and where you're headed. Okay, wait, so your last reading, hold on, what was your last reading about? It did seem like as if there was tension in a foundation, maybe a fallout, disagreement, argument, and I think you guys did choose to just kind of like let it be and maybe like leave it or walk away. So this could actually be a continuation of your October reading. So I think that would make sense. Like, all right, so you're kind of just like deciding, I'm just gonna let this go. Whatever's meant to be will be. If this comes back around, if I get closure, if I get answers, if we can work through this, great. If not, whatever, I surrender. I did what I could. And I gotta move forward. I gotta focus on me, myself, and I. This is kind of similar to Gemini. Gemini had a reading like that. And even Scorpio. So there's been kind of like similar themes going on here for some signs. So you may have some of those strong placements in your chart. So lots of watery energy coming through. So I do think relationships or your emotions are being highlighted this week ahead. So we have the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So you have a lot on your plate here. You have many options about the direction you're moving down, as well as like what is it that you really want for yourself. And at times it can feel a bit overwhelming. Remember, with that octopus energy, hold on, I'm moving my deck over here. The octopus, like I'm like, oh my god, I have so many options, I don't know what to choose. There's lots of unexpected changes and turn of events and like new beginnings. I don't know what to do. What whoa, like, you know, it can feel a bit overwhelming at times, and maybe you're not sure like which path to go down. And so it's important you follow your heart, as well as like really tune into your intuition. Like go with what your heart feels. Like we don't have any air. So regarding your cups that you have here, 7 of Cups, you trust yourself to see the truth. You trust yourself to make the right choice, the right decision, you got to focus on one cup at a time. You can't focus on all of them at once, you know, otherwise nothing's going to get done. So I think what's important for you is to go after what lights up your soul, what makes you feel good, what makes you, you know, what feels right to you. You're going to have to trust that. Okay, for some, this is a relationship. For some, Ace of Cups, right? This is new love for some, or a new relationship, a new friendship, or a new love towards yourself. But it looks like we go from the Ace to the 10. So like this is some really strong fulfillment and even shared happiness. So I really like that. Now, if we are talking about romance here, 6 of Wands, you may have a lot of attention. You may have a lot of attention or a lot of eyes on you. And so you're kind of like, okay, who's going to get my cup? You know, there's this Queen of Cups. She's holding her cup quite closely. She's like looking around like, who is deserving of my cup, right? Got all these options, all these potential pursuers, but who is worthy of my love? Who's going to bring me to the 10? And then we do have a King of Wands over here. So maybe this is one of your options, 6 of Wands, because we now have a Queen and a King. And look at this. Ooh, what is this? Look at him. She's like, I don't know if you're worthy of my cup. You're gonna have to prove yourself. And he's like, look at what I got. I'm bringing you flowers. So maybe some of you are like receiving flowers, or like someone's giving you like a little gift, or like just like a kind gesture. That feels really like romantic. I don't know. I'm getting this kind of romantic, passionate energy, right? Like someone, if you have options in love, for those that have been like putting yourself out there, obviously, because you can't expect love to come knocking if you don't put yourself out there. There's someone who's determined to get your heart, or there's someone who wants to succeed in earning your trust and earning your love and like taking you to the 10, you know? Like someone has a strong desire, someone's very attracted to you and has emotion towards you. This feels really nice. And so maybe that kind of freaks you out because you're like, oh as a mouse, like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? You know, am I ready for a relationship? Oh no, maybe I need to go hide into my little mouse house. You know, what if I give my heart to this person and I get hurt, you know? And that's out of your control, right? You can't change that. You give your heart away, well, now it's in their hands, and all you have to do is trust that you'll be okay. Right? It can be scary. Oh shit, similar to Virgo's October reading. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart, just saying. So yeah, I see that there's a potential for romance. Is there anything else that we could talk about? All right, when it comes to your career, I see you could be receiving some sort of recognition, right? Achievement, rewards. I accept my rewards, which the dolphin does talk about. Blessings and awards coming your way. Rewards for your hard work, your efforts. But again, lots to focus on, almost like biting off more than you can chew. So lower down your options and just focus on like a select few cups, so that you can be the most successful. Otherwise, you have too much going on and you're not going to complete anything. But overall, this week ahead, I think you are at a really good place emotionally. All right. And for some, you got love coming in, or some sort of connection. Okay. If you're not interested in love, I see that this could just be talking about a friendship, or someone who just like you really can relate to and you guys just vibe, you know? So I like that. I like that a lot. Now let's take a look into the dolphin. I have the dolphin for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Tell me about the dolphin, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month ahead. Tell me about the dolphin for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for... Wait, did I say the month ahead or the week ahead? This is a weekly reading, by the way. But, of course, I guess whenever you come across this, and time is fluid. Tell me about the dolphin for Libra for the next 7 days. What's this about? Tell me about the dolphin. I did see the Fool trying to flip itself out, so maybe we'll see that. Maybe we won't. Alright. Tell me about the dolphin for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Chariot. Nice. Cancerian energy. Messages regarding the dolphin. 3 of Pentacles. Tell me about the dolphin Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this is a solid energy you guys are in this week. I'm loving it. Ton of the Dolphin for Libra. We also have the Knight of Wands. Oh, I love the confidence you guys are in with the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. We also have the Eight of Cups. Okay. And at the bottom we have the Star, Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords for Pentacles reverse. Okay, so there's that continuation of kind of like your last reading or the thing that you walked away from, Eight of Cups. So there's two different messages. Maybe there's a blessing in disguise, right? Because like I said, the Dolphin does talk about blessings, and then with that Eight of Cups, it's like maybe there's a blessing in disguise, or if it wasn't for this ending or you walking away / letting something go, you wouldn't end up where you are currently. So maybe it's just like in hindsight, which I said that in Aquarius's reading, if it wasn't for this crappy situation, you wouldn't be where you are today, which you guys look like you are in some solid energy. I can't get enough of it. So let's talk about it, and then we'll talk about what else I got, okay? Because I'm getting two different kind of situations / two main messages here. So with the Dolphin, right, you're radiating this positivity, you're feeling really solid within yourself, you are feeling so confident. I am loving it, okay? The Chariot, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So the Nine of Pentacles, I take the time I need to nurture myself. You guys are needing to take better care of yourself. If you haven't already, put yourself as that first priority. Unless, you know, you got a child or something, like obviously you got to take care of them. But like, it's so important you guys put yourselves first and then let the rest overflow. This is about you guys getting your confidence back. This is about you guys taking better care of yourselves. It's about you guys resting and also working out and, you know, really just pampering yourself, making yourself feel good, you know? When you do that, again, like you are radiating this, you are glowing, like you are on top of the world, you are confident as fuck, and people see that. People see that, and it's just like, wow, you know? You're trusting yourself, you're trusting the decisions you make, you're very certain, you're very determined, and nothing can stop you. Nothing can get in the way of what it is that you want, where you're headed, where you're going. You are certain, you have tunnel vision, you know? And you're supported too, Three of Pentacles. You're supported by those around you. You're supported in your work. You're supported by the divine. You're also feeling supported within yourself because you've put that solid, oops, didn't mean to bump you guys, that solid foundation underneath your feet, that Nine of Pentacles. No one can take that away from you. And it feels so good, you guys. I really am loving this energy. I see that when it comes to your work or career, finances, see, we got some things about a relationship, we got some things about your career as well as yourself. Like, what a good balance this reading is in general. Like, I love it. Anyways, when it comes to your career, I think you might be seeing lots of movement. Finally, things are being brought into balance. You've been putting this work in, you've been staying dedicated, you've been focused, and now finally the scales are being brought into balance and you're seeing movement and you're gaining this momentum, and it's encouraging you to keep going. You know, like think about when you're working out. When you start working out, at first you don't see results. You keep going, and then you start to feel a little bit more better, mentally, emotionally, physically, you're starting to tone up a little bit. It gets addicting, and you're like, I gotta keep this up. And so you're consistent with it. You show up every day or every second day, give yourself some rest days, of course. But it's amazing. Like, you know, this is the energy that you're in. And same with that Knight of Wands, right? Going after what you want. There's no doubt. There's no fears. There's no worries, or like nothing's getting in the way any longer. Maybe in the past, like those fears, but not anymore. You're like, fuck it. What do I have to lose? If they can do it, so can I, kind of energy. Now, about the other situation we have here, Eight of Cups. So that situation, the thing that you left behind, the thing that you put on pause, or the thing that you simply let go of, you've completely accepted the situation for what it is. And again, like you've walked away. And we'll talk about the Star. I feel like this is more relating to, you know, yourself and the path that you're headed towards and your dreams, your wishes, fulfillment. But then we have the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords, and then there is that Four of Pentacles reversed, okay? So it's about whatever it is that you let go. So, hold on. Either you're working through letting go of the pain and you see things exactly as they are, and you just, you know, you see the truth in the situation, which I do believe you see. There still might be some pain or hurts that you're carrying to this day, but you're trying your best to let go. But another thing that I could be seeing here is like, as you have let this go and you've walked away, there could still be the energy of someone who is attached to you, / someone who could still be keeping an eye on you. The Page of Swords can be known as like the watcher, stalker, creeper, walker, creeper, what? You creeper, sicko. And so maybe this is like someone who hasn't moved on from you. I'm just saying. So that energy is still kind of lingering. Of course, we are in Mercury retrograde. So, and it's in your sign. So you guys are probably going to be feeling it the most. And then, of course, the star. So, again, I think this is just about you focusing on your future, focusing on healing, focusing on releasing, letting go, and also receiving recognition, right? We did have that Six of Wands earlier. So some of you are receiving like hardcore recognition, lots of eyes on you, lots of attention, even fame, overnight success. All right, really awesome, really cool. But you're just feeling really positive about where you are and where you're headed. Like, it just feels awesome. And it's, you know, what they say is, or not even what they say, but just how it normally goes. When you move on from someone, when you completely let them go, when you take back your energy, they sense that. And as soon as you have moved on, you picked yourself up. Wait, where did that Eight of Cups go? Did I put that in here? Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands. Where did that Eight of Cups go? It just disappeared. Oh, there it is. Right here. It's like a mess. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm like, wait, all this needs to go here. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. As soon as you walk away and you focus on your own journey, your own path, and you get your shit together and you have that glow up, of course the ex is going to feel that energy. Of course, if they're still attached to you in some sort of way, they're going to sense it. They're going to notice, like, where's that energy? They're no longer thinking about me. I no longer feel that, right? I'm just saying, of course. So just keep an eye on that. Protect your energy. Let's look into the butterfly. And then we'll pull a fairy message. Shine the butterfly for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Whoa, card just flipped right out. We have the moon reverse, so getting clarity as well as just like seeing things exactly as they are. Trust your intuition, of course. Tell me about the butterfly for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me about the butterfly for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me the butterfly. Thank you. We have the Emperor. Wow. You guys have had like a lot of major arcana pop out in this reading. This is a very significant time for you. We also have the Two of Wands, so a decision about where you're headed, where you're going, what you're trying to do and accomplish. Tell me that the butterfly. I want to say Wheel of Fortune. We have the Nine of Swords, so there's still a little bit of anxiety, right? Maybe this is about a choice or the decision about where you're headed, where you're going. You might be a little bit stressed or anxious about like, oh, I don't want to make the wrong choice or the wrong move. You're needing to trust yourself and trust the present moment. Let's see if there's anything else for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whoa. Okay, Luna. Sheesh. Tell me the butterfly for Libra. Whoa. Oh, damn. Two of Pentacles. Okay, a decision. What is this decision? Hold on. Tell me about this choice. Whoa. Okay. Ace of Pentacles and Four of Cups. I think I saw the Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Three of Cups. So getting clear with what you want and taking action towards those things. You have many decisions / options, right? Go back to that Seven of Cups over here. You got all these options. You don't know what to choose. Kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit in your head. That octopus energy from earlier, if I can, there it is. That octopus from earlier, right? Getting a bit over in your head, like, I don't know what to choose. I don't know which one's going to be the best one. I don't want to make the wrong choice. So I think it's just important you take your time to weigh out what will be best for you even make a pros and cons list, you know, like do what you gotta do. Really feel it out, but also really trust your intuition, okay? And some of you might be really struggling with hearing your intuition out because you're so much in your mind. You're needing to try to get into the present, calm the mind, hear what your higher self has to say, not what the ego and all these fears and the what ifs and oh my god, but like realistically, behind the illusions, behind all the fears, and they may be false. Like, what is fear? False evidence appearing real, you know? I'm just saying. So, unless there's actual, like, physical evidence, it hasn't happened yet. So, try your best to remain in the present and try your best to remain in the present and get grounded, okay? So we had the Four of Cups come out. So this is what the decision is about. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So right now, life might be kind of unfulfilling, a bit boring, a bit stagnant. You're wanting a change, but you're not quite sure if you're ready for it. Like I said, you're the caterpillar. Are you ready to grow your wings? Maybe. I'm kind of scared. What does that mean? I'm going to have to learn to fly. I don't know if I'm ready to learn to fly. I haven't done enough studying. Oh my God, what if I fall? Like all these fears about becoming the butterfly, but yet you're not happy being the caterpillar. But you're like, but does it hurt becoming the butterfly? Does it hurt? Right? But you're needing to listen to your heart. Follow your knowing. Isn't that what the Queen of Cups said? I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Literally the same sentence just swapped, which is really interesting. So you're really needing to trust your intuition about this opportunity that's presenting itself. You will be rewarded for it. And it's going to be worth it. You got some really solid shit coming your way, Aries. You need to be certain. You need to believe in yourself. It's like kind of tap back into that Chariot, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Like get that confidence. Don't forget your confidence. Don't lose it just because a fear comes up, right? Remember who the fuck you are, okay? We're going to grab a fairy message to wrap this up. Any fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days? To wrap this reading up, let's try one more time. Okay. Any fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? That didn't come up for a reason. Okay, we have the Singer of Initiation, number 9, and the Singer of Intuition. Wow, that card's been coming out a lot. Actually, both these cards, which is really interesting. All right, so number 7 and number 9. So the Singer of Initiation is you guys starting something new, initiating something, bringing something to fruition. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow, watching it sprout, giving it that nurturing, giving it that love, giving it the water, the sunlight, the warmth it needs so that it can sprout. So something that you are initiating, this little seed that you're planting, it's gonna grow into something massive, and you're needing to just trust your intuition on like what seed are you trying to plant? What is it that you're trying to grow in your garden? Get clear, get your intentions. Okay, how are you going to make this happen, right? Trying to plant a garden, there's certain requirements that are needed for certain things to grow. Certain seeds need certain amount of light, certain amount of liquid water, right? Things like that. Have a plan to back you up with whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground, and you'll be the most successful, okay? I love it. So Libra, that is what I got for you guys for this weekly reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.